If you don't have a credit card, this video is the perfect place to start. Building your credit score could be one of the most important parts of your personal finance journey. Not only can credit cards offer you huge rewards if you use them wisely and responsibly, but if you're ever thinking about getting a car, house, or business loan, your credit score is going to matter so much because it will impact the interest rates you're able to get. So if you don't have a good credit score, you could be paying thousands and thousands of dollars more than you wouldn't have to pay as long as you had a good credit score. Just a reminder for everybody, you should always avoid credit card debt. So if you don't think that you can pay off your credit card bill every single month on time, the full statement balance, then there's absolutely no reason to get credit cards. Just continue to build up your personal finance habits until you're at a position where you're ready to get credit cards. So let's talk about some of the best credit cards that you can get approved for if you have never had a credit card before and you currently have no credit score. All of these cards have no annual fee, and so there is no reason for you to be spending any extra money on all of your everyday purchases. You will only be paying the exact amount that you already agreed to pay when you got that product or service. The first card I want to talk about is the Discover It Secured card. And the reason why I put this one into the video is for people that don't know if they can handle their credit line responsibly. You will have to pay a refundable deposit to Discover, and then that will act as your credit line. So if you want to just test out the waters and put in $200, then you can now make $200 worth of purchases. And then when you pay off that bill, you will get the full $200 back, so then you can make $200 more of purchases. This will be helpful for a lot of people because you are spending your own money and building your credit history. A debit card is a great way to go for people that don't think they can handle their finances too responsibly, and so you're basically just spending the money that you have in your bank account. But a credit card works differently because you are spending money that you have not put into that account, and you're just going to pay off the bill at the end of the statement. With a secured card, you are spending your own money, and so you don't have to worry about accidentally spending too much money and then having to struggle to pay back that balance. This card specifically will help you grow your credit score so that the next time you apply for a card, you can get an even better one that offers more rewards than this card. This card does have pretty good rewards. For every purchase that you make at restaurants or gas stations, they will give you 2% cash back, which is very, very solid for your first credit card, and 1% back on every other purchase. And you will get even more money from the intro bonus that Discover runs with this card. You will get a cash back match on every purchase that you made in your first year. So let's say that you earned $100 worth of rewards in that first year. You will get an additional $100 after that 12th monthly statement. And you can also check if you are pre-approved for this card by going to the Discover website and typing in your information. Now, this next grouping of cards will be bank cards. The reason why I put these cards into the list is that you are more likely to get approved for one of these cards if you already have a checking and or savings account with that bank. The first card is the Wells Fargo Reflect. This is great for people that already have a bank account set up for Wells Fargo. They can check your history with the bank to make sure that you are a good fit for one of their credit cards. This one is the most basic card that I found online. It doesn't offer any rewards when you make purchases, but it does have a no annual fee. And the welcome offer does say that it has 0% interest for the first 18 months, but there's no reason why you should be going 18 months without paying off your credit cards. You should always be paying the monthly payment, not the minimum monthly payment, but the entire statement balance, so that you never fall into credit card debt accidentally or on purpose. If you do have a long banking history with Wells Fargo, you may even be able to be approved for some of their better cards, some that offer rewards like the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, where you can get 2% cash back for every single purchase, or the card that I'm looking at right now that I may get sometime in the near future, the Wells Fargo autograph card that can give you 3% cash back in certain categories. If you have a Bank of America checking and or savings account, then you can see if you are approved for the Bank AmeriCard. It is very similar to the Wells Fargo Reflect card, where you get an intro bonus of having 0% interest for the first 21 statements. This does have no annual fee, and if you're looking at other Bank of America cards that offer better rewards, you can. There are definitely cards out there for you. The next step up for you might be the Bank of America Unlimited Cash Rewards card once you have established some credit history. And now onto my favorite bank cards, the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Both of these cards are very, very solid to start out with, and so you may have a little bit more difficulty getting approved for these, but some of the rewards really quickly. The Chase Freedom Flex offers 5% in rotating categories, things like restaurant and gas. They may have a certain 3-month period throughout the year where you can earn 5% cash back in these categories. That is the special perk about this card, and I actually have that one in my wallet right now. I use it pretty frequently. It also gives 5% back when you book travel through the Chase portal, and it gives 3% back on dining and drugstores and 1% back on everything else. The Chase Freedom Unlimited offers very similar benefits, but they are different. 5% back on the Chase travel portal, 3% on dining and drugstores, and 1.5% back on everything else. It switches out that 5% in rotating categories with that 1.5% cash back on everything else. Like I said, these are very, very solid cards to start out with, and they do offer better rewards than some of the very basic Wells Fargo and Bank of America cards. But like I said, it might be a little bit more difficult to get approved for this. So if you do have a Chase checking and or savings account, then you can definitely talk to somebody at a local branch to see if you might be approved for one of these cards. If you can start with one of these Chase cards, I would highly recommend it. If you don't bank with one of these three or any of the other major banks out there, let's say that you are with a credit union, then you can go look at their credit cards. I actually started out, my very first card was a credit union credit card, and I did not have any rewards on this card. It was no annual fee, very, very basic. I just knew that I had to start my credit history. So that's when I decided to apply for this card when I was 20 years old. And it led me down a path of getting lots and lots of credit card rewards, and I have never paid a single cent in interest. So wherever you keep your money, just know that there is a good chance that that bank or credit union or anywhere else offers a credit card, a very basic one for you to get started. If you don't have any of these available to you, I would recommend checking out the Pedal 2 card. It is a no annual fee card that offers 1% back on all of your purchases, and after you make 12 monthly payments on time, then that will increase to 1.5% cash back. You can get pre-approved for this card by going to their website, so go check it out if you think that this is the card for you. I believe that they will just check your bank accounts to make sure that you have enough money so that you can pay back whatever credit line that they give you. With every credit card that you have, always make sure that you are focusing on not spending any more money than you already have in your bank accounts, so that when the time comes to pay back the credit card bill, you can always make that payment and never be stressed about it. If you believe that you can get approved for more than just these very basic credit cards, then I will be making a video soon talking about all of the best beginner cards to sign up for in this year. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time.